Story name, Magic is Real, Finding Happiness. Characters in the story, Niyara, Nia Princess. James, Father King. Olivia, Mother Queen. Magical Puppies. Index. Chapter 1. Where was Magic? Chapter 2. A Beautiful Day. Chapter 3. Follow the Light. Chapter 4. Where Am I? Chapter 5. In the Dungeons. Chapter 6. Buy Puppies. Now, let's listen to all the chapters completely one by one. Chapter 1. Where was magic? Long, long ago there was magic in people. Though, the magic was not in everyone. There was magic in one girl, Niyara. And she herself didn't know it yet, that she had magic in her. Many times, people also called her by her pet name, Nia. Niyara was a princess and the daughter of King James and Queen Olivia. She is 10 years old with light complexion and a beautiful face. She always wanted to do something good for the people of her kingdom, but she was not able to do it as she was still a little girl. So, Nia had always dreamed to have magic for doing what she wants and prayed to the God for it. That night she had a dream, in which God is saying that you have magic and soon you will find happiness, love and peace. One fine day Nia was dancing, and while dancing, she slipped. She thought she would fall in the river below the hill. But she was dazed, as she did not fall, instead she hovered. She immediately thought of her dream and trust that she got the magical power in her. Now, she wanted to try something else too with her newly obtained power. She looked and pointed towards the mango tree. Much to her surprise, mango flowers bloomed. Now, she was sure that she had magic and thought that now she could do anything. Next day, she told her mom and dad about her newly obtained magical powers. They were very happy and said, "Stay blessed and be safe, my child. Do good for people by using of this magic." Chapter 2. A Beautiful Day. When she was playing in her palace, and after some time she got bored of playing alone. She asked her father to let her go to the park for playing. Her father nodded. She ran to the park and started taking the swings and slides. After some time she thought of going to a nearby hill to enjoy the panoramic view of her kingdom and asked her father again. Her father allowed again and also instructed to be careful and not to go too close to the cliff. She went to the hill, while enjoying the view of her kingdom, and then lied on the green grassy ground. Sun was shining bright, birds chirping in the sky. She was very happy, and though it's a beautiful day. Chapter 3. Follow the Light. One day while Nia was studying, she saw a light, a red round and magical light. She ran towards the light and the light led her to the circle down on the ground. She also found a paper nearby and it's written, "Find a key and then put it in the middle of the circle." She searched around this place plenty of times. I looked around and saw nothing but dust and cobwebs. Then she got tired and sat on a bench nearby and looked at the dusty circle, and to her surprise she found the key beside the circle only. She then placed the key in the middle of the circle and suddenly wind blew, and on the blink of her eye, she found herself in another world. Chapter 4. Where Am I? Nia was dazed and confused after seeing herself in another world. She fell on a huge soft mushroom and saw a paper note on it. "You can find me. Now see around. Something round. Something fluffy. It will help you throughout the journey. As you came here the time stops. Bye, something round and fluffy." Oh, something round and fluffy. She looked around and heard that someone said, "Hi." Then she turned around and saw something round and fluffy. She went to it, she touched it, it was soft. Oh boy, it was a cute chubby puppy. A talking puppy, wow. She knew this because it said, "Hi, Princess Nia." Then she said, "What should we do now?" Puppy said that, "I have a surprise for you," and pressed the green button on his bracelet he was wearing. It led them to a dark tunnel. And as soon as he barked all the lights turned on. Nia said, "Wow." Now, the tunnel looked bright and beautiful. Then they both walked towards the lift and went up until they reached the dungeons. Nia said, "I too have a surprise for you, that I can fly." The pup said, "I know that you have special magic in you." Chapter 5. In the Dungeons. Nia was shocked and thinking, how does the puppy knows about my magic? While they were in the lift, she noticed a mark on her arm. She was happy because in her kingdom this kind of mark indicates happiness, love and peace to the people for her kingdom. The puppy looked her and wagged his tail, and they both ran to a dungeon. It was a very deep cave. She saw a shadow, so did the pup. They both follow the shadow and it leads them to another cave in which they both meet to another puppy. A bit later, she got to know that the both puppies were friends and were separated long ago. Both the puppies thanked her and said, "It won't be possible without your help." Now, all three went to a small room in that cave. There she found a paper with a note written on it. It's written, "May you follow the puppies to the lift in the room. Then, say bye to the puppies. Then, you will reach your home. Bye, a round and fluffy thing." She looked at the puppies sadly and said bye. Chapter 6 Bye Puppies. She saw both the puppies and was downhearted. They said, "You can come here anytime." Nia went to the lift and said bye. Boom. Without pressing any button, she was in her palace. It was still morning, as when she went in the circle, the time stopped. She smiled and flew to her room. Now, she knew that magic is real. Next day, after waking up, she flew high in the sky and glided along with the birds. After some time, she then thought of inspecting her kingdom and noticed that people were happier and peaceful than before, have love and respect for each other. She then closes her eyes and thanks God for giving her magic. That night she had a dream, in which she saw herself in that magical world again seated in a big hall. On waking up, she recalls her dream and smiled and though, I should soon make another adventures trip. And then one fine day. The end. Thanks for listening to my storybook and hope you like it.